Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Shekinah. If you're new here, this is Mended Mark by Shekinah, and today, in honor of Black History Month, I want to share a few grants that are available for Black-owned businesses this month. So let's hop right into my laptop and find out exactly where you can find these grants and how much they're giving away, because they're giving away, a lot of them, at least $5,000. So the first one up with the due date swiftly approaching is Citi Trends. Citi Trends, okay, like maybe you like to shop here, maybe you don't, it's okay. But they are giving away and awarding you with a $5,000 grant. The application is super simple to fill out. So here it is, Black History Month makers calling all the best of and brightest Black change makers. Apply by February 28th. In celebration of Black History Month, Citi Trends is acknowledging Black entrepreneurs that are making history in their community today. So there you have it, folks. It says, our goal is to help advance and further the businesses of Black entrepreneurs. Using our application below, we are encouraging you to apply for a $5,000 grant. Here you have it, folks. Go ahead and put that email in and apply. That's literally all you have to do, is just do it. Okay, the email is not the only thing, but it's really not a long application. This one maybe take about 7 minutes. Enter to win a $5,000 grant to support your business, and deadline is February 28th, 2022. They want to know if you're 18 or older, are you Black-owned business? Then they ask about your social media, your website. They want to know what type of business you have. So these are some of the options. Most of them will fit most businesses pretty much. They even have nonprofit up here. Where do you sell your products? Online or in a physical space? Where are your products made if you have a manufacturer? How does your business impact the community? What is your biggest challenge in operating your business? How would receiving this grant help you grow your business? And then they want to know, how did you hear about this grant? They also wanted to know about your business structure. So I did want to mention that. It could be individual, sole proprietor, LLC, corporation, nonprofit. So if you don't have an LLC yet as a small business, it's okay. They do give you the option to put in individual, sole proprietor. And then just hit submit. A lot of these have pretty lengthy spaces, so I would make sure that I'm thorough on what I put in these questions, and just go ahead and type it up in a separate Google Doc and then paste it in so you can see any typos, anything like that. All right, moving on to the next grant. So in order to get into this site, you do need to be 21 and over. Okay, so we're in the site, and as you can see, their initiative or slogan, tagline is "We Stand for Her." So Barefoot, as I said, has partnered with New Voices in support of economic equity for the Black community. We are partnering with New Voices Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to the advancement of women of color entrepreneurs. We are working with New Voices Foundation to invest in and support Black-owned women businesses that benefit, celebrate, and uplift their communities. So you can press that Apply Now button. But let's just check out what else is going on. They showcase their grant recipients from last year, which that's super cool. If you win, you could be showcased on the website. Apply now. So this year, Barefoot will invest in Black women-owned food and beverage businesses. Some exclusions apply, so those things will be outlined in the application. Along with that $10,000 award, you get complimentary business coaching and mentoring from New Voices Foundation, one-on-one mentorship with the Barefoot wine professional with functional expertise in the company's area of need, access to New Voices community and ecosystem, business programming, and other resources. So that's really cool. They actually give you more than just money. The deadline for this Submission is February 25th, so make sure you get that application in if you are a Black women-owned business who sells food or beverages. Your business needs to be incorporated for at least 3 months to qualify also. Majority ownership by a Black woman, food and beverage business, excluding those that hold a retail or wholesale liquor license. Sells children's, maternity, health, and or mental or physical wellness related food and beverage products. Company based in the U.S. is another qualification. Minimum of 1 employee. Business owner must be at least 25 years old. And evidence of customer traction and market validation. So they want to see those insights. So if this sounds like something that you qualify for, definitely check out Barefoot and New Voices and hit that apply button and pull up that application. So they do want your email and they want you to set up an account with them. So definitely check it out if that interests you. Moving on to the next grant. So Invoice to Go has an initiative to give away $200,000 to help small business owners from minority communities take their next steps, and terms and conditions apply. So you can hit that apply now button there, or you can continue reading and see what else they have to offer with this grant. So they want to recognize the contributions and untapped potential of small business owners and underrepresented groups, which that's awesome. Why apply? Receive up to $15,000 to grow your company. Join the greater Invoice to Go community of business owners, 50% who identify as women, or BIPOC for support and insight. You can also gain access to exclusive workshops to help you win more work, build deeper customer relationships, simplify your operations, and so much more. So they offer more with their grant as well, that's awesome. Who can apply? You must be an owner of a business, a legal U.S. resident, and must be 18 years or older. The business must be majority owned by a legal U.S. resident who identifies as one or more of the following: Asian Indian, Asian Pacific, Black Latina or Latino, Native American or Alaska Native, Arab, or even Middle Eastern. Girl, they break it down. Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islander, LGBTQ+, or as a person with a disability. So it doesn't specify any nationality or race with LGBTQ+, so that even opens up the door for more people. The business must be less than 5 years old, have no more than 10 employees, and have annual revenue equal to or less than $1 million. How to win? Apply now by completing the form with your name, email, and photo. If you win, we'll highlight your entry. In 200 words or less, explain your business and how winning would support your business and community. I have applied for this actually for work, and when I tell you the application literally takes 7 minutes. When they say take 7 minutes, it really does. It is not long at all. So you apply. They literally just give you these few questions to answer, which I can't go through everything, but the only paragraph writing that you have to do is that 200-word statement where it says explain your business and how winning would support your business and community. So make sure that's nice and thorough. So moving on to our last grant. This is with American Express, a founding partner of the Coalition to Back Black Businesses. And they have partnered up to do some funding toward Black businesses for the next 3 years, to do some funding for Black businesses from 2020 to 2023. So they've been in this thing for a while, and there's this year and next year to go. They will be distributing $5,000 grants to applicants each fall, followed by mentorship and training, and select few will receive $25,000 grants of enhancement the following summer. We hope these grants can provide some assistance to the Black business community to emerge from this crisis stronger than ever. We know the need for assistance is great, and we wish we could help everyone who needs it. So, how it works, you check your eligibility, so let's view those requirements. To meet the criteria for being a Black-owned enterprise in a qualifying industry. So, let's see who's eligible to apply. These are the industries that are not eligible, so any government agency, public administration, political organization, or nonprofit of any type. So nonprofits are not eligible for this grant. Businesses engaged in any illegal activity, gas stations or businesses located on the same premises of a gas station, shopping property management companies, direct sellers, any business that is primarily in the business of manufacturing, promoting, or selling diet aids, cannabis, gambling, tobacco, including tobacco-related equipment such as e-cigarettes, firearms, or other weapons. Private clubs and businesses which limit the number of memberships for reasons other than capacity. Businesses principally engaged in teaching, instructing, counseling, or indoctrinating religion or religious beliefs, whether in a religious or secular setting. Businesses which derive directly or indirectly more than the minimum gross revenue through the sale of product or services or the presentation of any depictions or displays of a sexual nature. Businesses owned by employees, officers, and directors of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Foundation, American Express, other coalition founders, national partners, and any affiliated entities. Entities listed in the U.S. Department of Treasury sanctions list. So there you have it. Those are the people that are excluded from this grant, which a lot of them thankfully don't apply to us. Back to how it works, express interest. When applications open in the fall of 2022, express interest in receiving a grant by completing the streamlined application. So that application will be available fall of 2022. I have heard rumors of it being open in September. I believe that's when it normally happens. So look out for that. The third is to get ready for that application period. If eligible for the grant, randomly selected finalists and those on a wait list will be asked to complete a full grant application. Wow, okay, so very selective, so you may definitely want to be as active as possible. I would honestly say that if this grant fits the mold of your business, start reaching out to the Coalition to Back Black Businesses now and make sure you make some connections with them, and so they know who you are when your application comes rolling through. They can be familiar with your business. The squeaky wheel gets the oil, so definitely be proactive even before they drop the application, okay? Application review period. Grants applications are under review in that fourth stage, and then the fifth stage we get awards. We get that $5,000 grant, and hopefully we get that $25,000 grant. But grantees will be notified with instructions on how to join Eureka's coaching platform and receive their grant. So that'll also come with the extra coaching that they mentioned earlier. So who's eligible for this business grant? You must meet the criteria for being a Black-owned enterprise in a qualifying industry. Employ between 3 and 20 people, including the owner and any full-time employees, part-time employees, or individuals working under a 1099 or similar contractual agreement. Be located in an economically vulnerable community according to the Distressed Communities Index. So if you aren't sure if you're in an economically vulnerable community, click on that link and you will see. Also, to be eligible, you need to have been harmed financially by the COVID-19 pandemic. So they more than likely will want to see some of your tax records to see if you actually were harmed. So this, guys, is a great one for a more established business, and it's coming up soon. So get prepared, be proactive. So cool, those are the grants that are available and some that are coming up very soon. So make sure you guys are applying. I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that you get a no. And is that really terrible? No, it's not, because you put your effort toward it and you at least get your foot in the door to see how all this grant application stuff works, and hopefully, potentially, you win an award. So if you enjoyed this video and you want more like this, make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.